Today we're going to be grading every single Premier League away kit. You enjoyed the home one, but the away ones, they're a little bit tastier. You know, there's a bit more to them and they're a bit more exciting, so there's more to talk about. Home kits are always a bit boring, aren't they? So speaking of new designs, OneFootball have got a brand new design. You need to go and check it out. The link is down in the description. It's the same amazing app, but with a brand new design. Go and check it out. It's got everything you need to get you ready for the new season with transfer news, scores, fixtures, and all the important updates for the upcoming season. Again, the link is down in the description. They support the channel, so go and support them. It is truly an amazing app. But without further ado, let's get into the video. At the time of recording, our last Premier League kit video got 254 likes. So I'm going to see if we can get 300 likes on this video. And if we do, I'll do a third kit and goalkeeper kit review. Is that fair? I don't know. So drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell because there's going to be so much football content coming your way. You're not going to know what to do with it. Alright, but let's get into it. So we're going to start off with Arsenal. Now, this Arsenal kit, it's a very interesting one. It's got like a marble floor effect. There's like red lines. They're almost like veins going across. I really do like that, you know. It looks very sharp. Colour's nice and tidy. I actually really rate this. I think I'm going to give it an A-. Or mate, no, I'm going to give it an A. I'm very happy with this kit. I think it looks amazing. David Luiz and Aubameyang both got their coats on ready to leave. That's an interesting one. But let's move on to the next one. We have got Brighton, who have released their away kit just at the time of recording 1 hour ago. This yellow kit, the collar is very strange. It looks like it's almost half done, like they forgot to tie it up or whatever. It looks like a loose bow tie. I'm not a fan of it, I can't lie. In terms of the colour of the kit, I think it looks quite smart. I think the only thing for me is the collar. Yeah, it's just a bit of a weird one. So yeah, it looks quite silky. I like the detailing on the yellow here, but the collar's not doing it for me. I'm going to give it a C-. I don't think it's that bad. Next up, we've got Chelsea's away kit. We've got Mason Mount here, I think. That is Mason Mount, isn't it? It's a bit weird. I don't know what to think of it, man. I think it's like fairly smart, but I just don't like the pattern on the actual shirt, these weird dashes. I can't decide whether I actually like this or not. You know what? I think this is a kit that may grow on me, but instantly, and I'm judging it off right now, I don't really like it. I'm going to give it a D+. I feel a bit harsh, but that's just my gut at the minute. If you do disagree with anything I say or agree, let me know down in the comments. Let me know your best and worst kits from this selection. There are some controversial ones. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace. They've gone for a very similar theme across all of their kits, just with a change of colour. I do think it's smart. In the home kit version, I said it was like almost an upward direction with this sort of stripes that cut off here. Now, a lot of clubs do try this, where they cut off the stripes at some point. Some do it up here, don't like it. But I think with this, it actually sort of fits. In the way it's like an arrow, rather than it being like this or whatever, I think it looks a lot better. So I actually do like it, and I think it looks fairly smart. But it isn't amazing. I'm going to give it a B-. Next, we have Everton with this yellow kind of vibe. You know what? I think the yellow ain't too bad. I like what they've done with the badge. I like when away kits make the badge match the colour of the kit. I do like when they do that. However, again, I'm very picky with colours. Okay? And you know this by now. And I don't like this colour. I don't know what it is. It looks like, you know, on your iPhone, when you're trying to get the SIM card out, it looks like one of them. It's like the thing and then the pointy bit. I don't like it at all. Sorry, Hummel. The rest of it, I think, isn't too bad. I like the sleeves, but the colour's not doing it for me. I'm going to give it a C-. And that's being generous from me. Okay, now this one is a leaked Leeds kit. Now, just to let you know, by the time this uploads, the Leeds away kit may have been released. Other kits may have been released as well, so don't get too annoyed with me if your kit isn't on here or if it's wrong, but I'm using the information that I've got at the minute. Now, if this is their away kit, this sort of pattern, this sort of style was very similar to Blues. I think it was when they were in the Europa League. It might have been 2011-12 season, right? I do like it. It doesn't look good in this photo because it's just flat lying on the floor. It's like it's been chucked on my bedroom floor or something, but I think when it's on, it'll probably look a lot better. I'm used to Leeds kits being very like skin tight and stuff. The collar, again, not too sure on, but I think when you wear it, it will look quite fancy. I'm going to give it a B+. There's not too much more I can judge it on, personally, until I see it, maybe another image of it. Next up, we've got Leicester's away kit, which was featured in their pre-season friendly against Birmingham City. I saw this. It seems like a weird colour for Leicester to wear. It was strange, but I think it's alright. I don't know if this is just the picture itself, but the badge looks very white. I don't know if they've tried to match it. like I said in the other ones where it's like matching the white trim of everything else. I think it's fairly tidy. It's a fairly smart kit. I like the stripes under the arms from Adidas here. They haven't gone for the shoulder ones. The collar looks fairly smart. The sleeves look smart. I think this is quite a good kit. I'm going to give it a B+. But I was close to giving it an A-, but I'm not going to go that far. Now, we have got Liverpool's away kit, and this is just a thing of beauty. It's very similar to Bournemouth's kit. If you looked at my last video with the Championship kit grading, Bournemouth's was very similar to this, and I loved it. And this is just absolutely beautiful. It's almost got like a torn up paper effect with different patterns layered, and this is the exact kind of kit I would love Blues to have one day for an away kit. The style is beautiful. You don't even have to worry about the sleeves, about the collar. They're simple, they're smart. You got the stripe under here. Again, the focus is on the detailing of the actual shirt itself, and I think it's beautiful. It's getting a straight up A* from me. That's it, enough said. We move. Next up, we've got Man City's away kit. I think all of Man City's kits this season are absolutely fire. I love a sort of black kind of away kit. They've gone for a rose gold tint as well with the badge, the sponsor, the Puma logo as well. I think it's very tidy kit. I don't think it's A* level, but I do think it's A. It's pushing on A*, and I'm very tempted to actually give it an A*, but I just feel like I don't know what's missing. I just think, personally, I think the Liverpool one's slightly better than this. And Man City's third kit, I would probably give an A*, but we'll do a third kit video if you want me to. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a third kit video. But yeah, I'm going to give this an A. Now we've got Newcastle's away kit here. I don't think it's too bad. I do like that kind of colour. It's like a sort of quite a bold greeny kind of colour, which it stands out. It looked quite decent. The pattern's all right on it. I don't think it's amazing, and it's got this little button here, which I think it looks kind of smart. I would probably not go with that button, but overall, I think it's a fairly smart kit. I'm going to give it a B+. Now Sheffield United next, and they've gone for a sort of salmon pink with their kit, and I don't think it really suits them. I don't think it really matches the, you've gone from red and white to salmon. It just looks sort of washed out. I think a team that plays in blue would probably suit a salmon away kit more than a team that plays in red and white. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just my personal opinion. I do think it's fairly smart though. The sponsor's not looking great on it, especially the one on the arm. Not a fan. But overall, it's smart enough. It's getting a B+ from me. Next up, we've got Southampton's away kit. The sponsor's a bit of an eyesore, I'm not going to lie. It's made by Under Armour. The collars, I don't know what to think about this. The collar and sleeve, they've gone for 2 different shades of blue and then the yellow. I'm not sure I like the light blue on dark blue kind of look. For me, it's not really doing it for me. Again, the badge looks kind of odd. It looks like it's just been slapped on like a sticker. I don't think it works. Personally, it's going to get a D for me. I'm not giving it any more than a D. I don't like it. Simple as. Here's a picture of them wearing it. Again, it doesn't look much better on, so I'm going to stick with my D. Next up, we've got Spurs away kit, and I didn't like their home kit at all, as you know from my previous video. The away kit is sort of a dark green, like a sort of army kind of green. They've gone for a lighter green with the AIA. I think they should have gone white there to match the badge and the logo. Collar's smart enough. It's got an alright tint down the sides, but again, it's not really doing it for me. I think they've really missed the mark with both of their kits, Tottenham, this year. And for that reason, I'm going to give it a D+. I think it's not too bad. It doesn't warrant a D, but yeah, not great in my opinion. Next up, we've got Man United's away kit here. Sort of a charcoal effect with a black pattern on it, it looks like. Very sharp, very clean, not too much to it. But I do think it's a fairly smart kit. The Chevrolet sponsor is quite bold and quite evident here, and it does detract away from it. I'm going to give it a B+ though. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's amazing. I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind Blues to have a sort of kit like this at all. Next up, we've got Villa's away kit, to be honest. I think the badge is sort of embossed, and that's quite a nice effect. But when you look at that, what is that? Is that Kappa? It's not Kappa, is it? But whoever creates the shirt, it's like printed on, and I think that badge is just printed on. And I feel like they'd just peel off eventually. I don't know. They're not stitched on, are they? They look sort of plastic. Sounds like their fan base. Oh, I didn't even plan that, but it is what it is. But you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of, I don't know. I prefer it when the badge is actually stitched on. It gives it more of a high quality effect. What I will say about this kit is the pinstripe. The very subtle pinstripe is quite nice. I don't know if that's a button where the collar's meant to be or not, but I don't think it's too bad, to be honest. I'm going to give it a C+. Now, baggies. I've got a friend who's a Newcastle fan, and he said all you can really do with stripes is change the width of them and change the amount of stripes there are. And that's basically what they've done here, but they've added two sort of gross colours that don't look great. It looks like a dodgy Norwich kit. You know, the boiler sponsor isn't great either. It's sort of, I don't know. But we'll move on from that. But overall, I just think this is a mess. I'm going to give it an E-, if that's even a grade. No, I'm going to give it an E. In terms of the collar, the sleeves, the way it looks, the way it fits, it's not too bad. But the colour of it takes away from it. And I don't like the change in the width of the stripes and stuff. It just looks very confusing. And I'm not a fan. Now we've got West Ham away kit, which is just two random stripes on a sky blue kit. I can't decide whether I like it or not. Again, one thing that's putting me off this is the way that the stripe just stops here. And it's like, I don't know. I actually think it looks pretty clean. It's plain and simple, but I don't know what I'd have done differently here. You know what? It's hard to say. I don't think it's too bad a kit. I just can't decide if I love it or hate it. So I'm going to go down the middle. I think it's deserving of a C+, this, because I feel like it's the sort of kit that might grow on you. I'm not sure about these two random stripes. They just seem a bit out of place. I would even say it would look better without the bottom stripe. What do you reckon? I actually reckon it would look better with just the one stripe at the top where it goes, because I like how it goes over the badge and over the sponsor. I don't like how it cuts off, but yeah, the one in the middle just seems a bit random. That's just me though. I'm not a designer, as you know. And finally, we've got the Wolves kit, a really controversial kit, I'm not gonna lie. Right, I'm gonna break this down. In terms of the pattern itself, the blue and white pattern, I think that is really nice. I just think it's almost like, I don't like the way it cuts off here. Ellis Platten made a good point saying this will be a classic in like 10 years or something. Still looking at it, I don't like it. Maybe it is one that will age with time and age like a fine wine, you know? But for me, I'm not a massive fan of it. I would prefer to have that effect all over it, like over this white as well, over the sleeves over here, have that effect throughout, make the orange trim on the sleeve like just very subtle, and maybe put an orange trim around the collar, and that would be quite a nice kit for me. But on the face of it, I'm not a fan. I think it's bold. They tried to do something that's a little bit different, a little bit extreme, which I do respect in a way. But I'm still gonna give it an E, because on the face of it, I don't like it. I think it's gross, but it's one of them where it's a fine line, and it might be like a bit of a Marmite. I was gonna say margarine then. Might be like a bit of a Marmite where you either love it or hate it, but yeah, I'm not a fan. So that is it. Every single away kit in the Premier League that is currently available reviewed. But let me know what you thought your favourite one and worst one was of that bunch. Let me know down in the comments. Remember to download the OneFootball app that is down in the description below. The very first link. Go and do that. They support our channel, so go and support them. And subscribe if you're new, because we've got so much more content coming. But thank you so much, guys. And I will see you in the next one.